Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Diva. About to react to this video by Killer Queen. This is Wendy Williams' shadiest diva moments. Wendy Williams is shady as shit, alright? She do not care. She be saying some real wild stuff about these celebrities. And the craziest part is she used to be way worse. Like, back in the day, I've heard, like, old things that she was saying. I remember she got into it heavy with Method Man because she, like, brought up his wife who had cancer, and, like, she will be talking about Whitney Houston and how she a crackhead. Wendy Williams used to be a mess. So she actually got a lot better. But even now, today, she's still shady as fuck. Anyway, let's see these shady moments. Let's watch.
Are outraged over Cosmopolitan's magazine's 50th anniversary cover. It features all the Kardashian women. No, not Caitlyn. Caitlyn still has a member, so that is not...
Still has a member.
Somebody told me you cooked this for the Clintons?
I did. Last summer, I cooked for them. It was so cool.
You were their chef for the summer or just for one day?
No, just for one night. I got a call at like 2 in the afternoon, said, can you come over and cook for Bill and
Who called you, Bill?
Tonight? No, a friend. And I was like, I guess so.
Now, did you have a nose job?
No.
It looks like you had a nose job.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I mean, I just looked at before and after. Honey, before and after.
Now she shady too.
Before and after pictures.
But if I can suggest, because the only thing that I've had done to my face is a little Botox, I would suggest for you some Restylane. The lines stay. They said good blood don't crack. She's cracking.
Even the people with the best voices get digitized, whether it's Adele, Beyonce, or no, I didn't mean that part. I mean, she's got a nice voice, but I'm talking about the best voices. You don't put her in the same class as Adele, Celine Dion, and Mariah Carey. So what am I saying that's wrong? And she says that her career is being hurt as well as her brand. So Ciara is suing Future for $15 million.
Really?
Ciara, Future's not the reason that your music hasn't sold. She will forever be a little girl to me. Even when she hits notes and sings about love, like, what do you know about love? And it's just, I guess, a stereotype for somebody who's like 4'11" and with big googly eyes. I mean, Snooki is 4'11", but Snooki comes off as a woman. If these allegations are true, then you've gotten away with so much for so long, fooling us with your Dr. Huxtable mess and your pudding pop mess, trying to get me fired from my radio station because I talked about you back in the day mess. And where is a Big Daddy Kane? Where is Jadakiss? That's what I said too. Where is Raekwon? Kylie Jenner is taking credit for something that she definitely didn't start. Wearing wigs. She goes, stupid young girl. I started wearing wigs, now everyone is wearing wigs. Have several seats in the corner before we start talking about what your man is really up to. It's not like Justin Timberlake getting back together with NSYNC because NSYNC is not NSYNC. You know what I mean? Destiny's Child is NSYNC. These girls are still all great friends. Michelle needs something to do. This is the most beautiful woman in the world.
Who said that?
Maybe the most beautiful woman at ShopRite. If you have to say bow down, then there's no need to bow down. It's like if you call yourself a diva, then you're not really a diva. There's certain things that don't need to be said. I mean, you know, a few weeks ago, she was singing at the inauguration. Then she was performing at the Super Bowl. We celebrate. You're on a Pepsi can, for goodness sakes, to tell B words to bow down. And then you're saying girls run the world. One of the things about Cosby is that it wasn't called the Huxtable Show. It was called the Cosby Show. So he dragged his personal life into it. And then he did do a lot of speaking out against music and music culture. You know, telling our boys, pull your pants up. Mr. Cosby, pull your pants up.
Exactly.
His ex-wife Vanessa Parody has come out and stood by him. His wife, his daughter Lily has come out and has stood up for him. And then some celebrities too. So Benicio del Toro has come out and stood up for Johnny, saying that Amber is in terms of a pop star, you are so corny. I just feel as though she's a secret mean girl. One person in our Hot Topics meeting says, as soon as she takes off those clothes, there's nothing going on but a boy. And I was like, wow. He apparently canceled all of his fan meet and greets after his tour. A lot of his fans were saying, well, you know, why are you canceling? Taylor Swift invites her fans to her house. Well, that's because Taylor Swift is weird. You know, because I'm sure, you know, his umbrella policy covers the watches and jewelry and clothes. They stole clothing, okay? Now, this is somebody with a child, clearly. Because who's wearing Kevin Hart-sized clothing? She could never do half the things that Rihanna has done. And I'm sure that Beyonce loved touring the world with Kelly and,
Don't do Michelle. She always trying to play Michelle.
She's so exotic and so unusual. She likes things that
she's
are
from Long Island.
She's
trying to be fancy.
Anyway, Taylor Swift was there in her new platinum blonde hair. Now, what? You don't like it?
I don't like the dress. I don't like the lipstick. And I don't like the hair. It's like last week I think I liked it. It was a different light. No, I don't like any of this.
Okay.
She looks like she came from the mall.
Well,
even if she tells us that story about how her daddy used to have them running high heels again, I'm watching. Because fortunately, one of the TVs in our kitchen has closed captioning, so I'll be able to understand what she says. She, you know, Beyonce can't talk.
Why should we hate on
Beyonce sounds like she's got a 5th grade education. She can't talk. Do you want to talk about Little Kim? And that face of hers? It looks like done, filled. It's filled so tight now, Kim, it looks like a pin would just pop you. Kim, in my mind, I know your goal was always to look like LaToya Jackson. You've out-LaToya'd LaToya in your new look. With Madonna, I feel as though there's some people, we already know that they need studio help to make their voices like a prayer-ish, you know? I felt like, vocally speaking, Madonna sounded horrible. Well, her fans attacked Rita Ora. They've attacked Rachel Ray here in the building, and even Rachel Roy. But with Rachel Roy, they're now attacking her 2 daughters. Beyonce, I do feel that at this particular point, you do need to say something to the Beehive. And so I know you're not a really good talker, so I'm gonna... This is back when he had his regular hairline, but still shining. Let me show you the new and improved hairline, okay? Look.
That hairline is
he brought it all the way
tragic.
in. Hairline looking like the Lincoln Tunnel.
She is shady as fuck. Why is she dressed like that?
And if you've ever heard her talk on Howard Stern or seen her interview with Perez Hilton and stuff, she's a really sweet girl. Madonna, take note. Just take note, that's all.
Madonna
Drake
rude?
informed Chris that he and Rihanna, that wasn't a serious thing. He told Chris, and I never thought it was a serious thing either. Rihanna's the kind of girl, you know, she's hot, she's sexy, you do her, then you take your penicillin. Chris Brown was leaving an airport. His Twitter name is Mechanical Dummy. And he twittered that one of the men around him reminded him of me, Wendy Williams. In other words, he's calling me a man. Well, you know what?
Oh, yeah, he don't like her.
At least if I was a man, then I would spend my time bullying other men, perhaps, and not other women. He was the beloved athlete from my generation. That's Bruce Jenner on that Wheaties box. I don't know who this is. She used to look one way, and now she looks another. Still beautiful, but clearly not natural. Remember when they were really young? But we kind of knew how things were going to go when we saw them pole dancing in Chris's bedroom, remember?
I remember that.
The money and the fame and all that stuff has just turned this woman into a monster.
Mariah, if you're gonna start something, then somebody needs to teach you how to read, honey. And if you don't know what read is, that means tell somebody else real slick like. You know what I'm saying? Mariah sat there like a dummy. No, Mariah, if you're gonna throw it, you've got to learn how to read right back at her.
First of all, Beyonce, the most disturbing thing is I can see the differentiation between your natural hair and your ponytail.
She's kind of hating on Beyonce at this point. Like, come on. And I ain't no Beyonce stan or nothing like that. I like Beyonce, but I feel like she was going hard on Beyonce. She wasn't talking about nobody else as much as she was talking about Beyonce. Like, damn, let that girl live, you know? Her hair is long. Like, what you trying to say? Like, come on. But this was a cool video. She was definitely shady. It's funny, but at the same time, it's just like, God damn, like, relax a little bit, Wendy, relax. But let me know what you guys thought about this video. Let me know what other videos you want me to react to, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.